Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share messages that I get from Spirit to help us expand into our heart space, expand into bringing in miracles, joy, happiness, and more heart-centered living. And thank you for the messages from yesterday, because I haven't been here for a while. And I have to say, it's just so nice to be back. And yeah, and to start the day this way, because this is the way that, you know, by tapping into the energies, the universal flow, the universal force of love energy that is all around us, that we just need to take a moment to tap into, to help us create. And we are all beings, spiritual beings, living a human experience on a journey to remember that we are here to create out of love, to create a life that we came here to be. And oh, look, that's what I said, create a life that we came here to be. And in so much, our human experience is about doing. And no, our purpose here is to be in the love vibration, to be living from the heart space. And it's very easy to forget that in the world as it is, because there's so much, like, it's almost like a badge of honor if you say, I'm so busy. And that's life, isn't it? Because life is busy, but the guidance that we get is actually, it's where we slow down, is where the magic is. It's where we slow down, listen to our heart space, go into within ourselves, and just calm the craziness down. So that is, let's see what the work your light. That's where the magic is. That's where we can work our light. That's where we can call in. Look, grandmother energy. I was talking about this yesterday, about the rise of the, you know, we're here to live that heart-centered living, the rise of the feminine energy, and that is in every single one of us. Doesn't really matter about sex, again, gender, doesn't matter. It's about the rise of that, the heart-centered energy. So we move away from the more sort of action orientated, if you like, energy, moving into the space of like being grounded, listening to our heart. And yes, the big hug. Look at her, she's got her arms wide open, and she's saying, you know, grandmothers, I always think, is that sort of like, I'm gonna give you a big hug. And that's the message to say, she's there giving us a big hug. So let's have a little look. Where is we had this a while ago as well, because it is a while since I did a video. So Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She is not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today. Anna represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before, that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious end result. She represents the dutiful soldier. Yesterday we had the warrior woman, you know, and yeah, the warrior, the spiritual soldier. You know, that just the ability to look past all the craziness and to know at the deep center of everything is love, and all of everything else is just reaction out of fear. And we have to move back into the space of love. And if every single person did that on the planet, there would be no war. There would be no crazy ego fighting. There would be there would be a sense of calmness, contentedness, and kindness above everything else. So the activation is this. Beloved Anna, thank you for laying the foundations for the divine plan. May the seeds of light be within me, be revealed, and may I surrender to my part of the divine plan. Yes, So if you have woken up to this path, if you have woken up to being a divine being of light, then just remember that you are the plan. And that is like, it's all about you. And that's quite amazing. You know, that gives you a little spring in your step as you go about your day to think, yes, I've woken up to this divine plan. I know the magic, you know, the secret sauce. And that's kind of amazing, isn't it? Just to be able to walk around. It's like you've got a superpower. And so the more of us that waken up to our superpowers, the more that we can change, you know, and the more good that we can do just by simply vibrating in a higher frequency. And then seeing more and more magic, because the more that you intentfully put into your day, the more that you start your day with the intent to see the magic, be the magic, to enlighten as we walk around this beautiful planet, then the more magic happens. So we are the ripple effect. You are the ripple. Remember that. You are the ripple. We need each and every one of us to go off and just, you know, dance, shake our little booty, be a little ray of light, and whatever that is for you, you know. That's how we change. That's how we create a wave. Let's create a wave together. Native spirit. So what do our ancestors that are all around us? Spirit keeper of the north. Look at that. So gorgeous. I love this card. The blue. Blue is all about throat chakra. Look what's at the bottom of the... Oh, look what's at the grounding, everything. The warrior of the heart. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? The synchronicities of like what's coming, what comes out of my mouth, and then the cards. I mean, it's just like, yes, you are a warrior of the heart. And in order to do that, in order to keep being a warrior of the heart, we need to do this. So, Spirit Keeper of the North. Let's have a look. What do you want to tell us? Spirit Keeper of the North is on page 84 and 85. So let's have a little look. Spirit Keeper of the North. Take time for contemplation. Turn within. I mean, seriously, when I was just saying about, it's not about doing everything all the time. It's about just taking a moment and just be. So take time for contemplation, turn within, connect with your ancestors, incubate ideas, mend relationships, watch your dreams, meditate. The answers are inside you, waiting to be heard. Stay warm, create dreams of your future, repair whatever is broken in your home and your life. Forgive, that's so funny, I've just broken something on the way here. Forgive those people and situations that you've been dragging around for a while. Yeah, your native spirit wants you to know that in the medicine wheel, the north is the direction that symbolizes the darkest time of night, the coldest part of winter, the dark of the moon. It also represents the outer time of life and even a time of endings. Pulling the Spirit Keeper of the North indicates that it's time to take measure of your life, explore what's working and what's not working. What and whom do you need to release? It's also the time to make repairs in your physical environment. That's just so funny. As well as make repairs to your body. So another thing about this like sort of phase of life, can I say, is I did a weight session the other day. It's so ridiculous because I was just doing my arms, but I obviously did 2 heavy weights, and so I like literally this part of my arm, it's like I've got, I don't know, tennis elbow or something. It's so ridiculous. I'm like, what's going on? So yeah, we've got to be careful. We can't go too, I mean, I'm so all or nothing. That's my personality. So yeah, basically I went from all to nothing because I haven't been able to do anything. So yes, mending the physical body. Additionally, this is a time to begin to dream and make plans regarding your future. Your ancestors are close at this time. Call on them. They want to help you. So the journey is stand outdoors at night, facing north, inhale in the darkness and sink into your own depth. In the stillness, an ancient wisdom. emergence. Yes, we unwaken. Oh, I don't know. You know what I mean. We awaken that like mystic energy. Let's awaken, envisage, create the mystic. So that was on page 84, 85. So I'm going to read letters 84 and 85 from Divine Love Letter Book 4 and ask for what guidance does, like, these are letters that I've channeled from people's twins, and also whatever people ask me to channel a letter from. It could be anything really, or anyone. So letter 84 and 85 is this. This is a little bit of channeled guidance for us today to help us. I want to put my hands around your beautiful neck and kiss your face. I want to draw you into me. I want you to be mine. I want us to be making our life together. I want us to be making travel plans, plans for our future home, plans for how we want to share our life together. I want for us to be able to dance around our kitchen whilst cooking dinner together. I want to be able to bring you breakfast in bed in the morning. I want to be able to surprise you with gifts and flowers. I want to be with you, all of you. I want to know all about you. I want to talk for hours, lie out at night looking up at the stars, and be able to tell you how much I love you to the moon and back 1,000,000 times over. Yes, please. Okay, letter 85 is this. Believe in the spirit of your soul. Believe in the power of light. Believe in the force of love. It is powerful. It is a wonder of this beautiful cosmic universe. You have no idea how vast and immense and expansive this love we share is. It will continue to grow. We will continue to build on our love every single day. There is no end. There is just growth. More and more love. More and more feelings. More and more beauty and wonder to behold. Trust in the purity of our love. It will change us forever. We are changed forever. This is it, baby. This is our time to shine, and shine we will. Oh my God. Well, what I can say is, like, literally, I met my twin in 2012, sent me into a complete fucking, like, dark, I was going to say dark light of the moon, but that's, so dark night of the soul, and completely changed my life. And, like, if I look back to what my life was like in 2012, completely different, right? I was working in a corporate job, working in the financial market industry, and, like, everything was different, everything. And now my life is completely different, and it is because I met my twin, because of that. So I'm very, very thankful for that, because that shook me, woke me. It was brutal. And now when I meet my twin, so it's all about energy, and it's all about balance. And at the time when I first found out that I was a twin, there was nothing really on the internet. There was only a couple of people that were talking about it. And I remember, like, where they were saying, about the push and pull, and you've got to balance the energies, and it's the, divine feminine, divine masculine energy, and you've got to release all your, release all the hurts that come up, because they're the mirror for you. And all of that is absolutely true. And now, all of this time later, when I meet my twin, there is a balance, and there isn't that, the pull and the pain and the, oh my God, all of that. It's just lovely. And there isn't any of the drama that, that there was before. And but it's taken time. It's taken a long, long time. And that is a long time of doing the work on, you know, of healing, letting go, showing what, you know, feeling whatever's coming up to the surface to be let go of. Those feelings of insecurity, of not being good enough, of of all of that. And then being okay in your own skin. And that is the journey. The journey is for them to reflect to you everything, you know, like the light bulb with all the moths on it. They reflect to you to help you release the moths. And then for you to realize that you shine in your own light. So that is what we are all here to do, to really, really shine in our own light, shine in your light, and today, turn your light up really, really bright. There you go. That is the message. One last thing, because we are going to do a... because I like this book. And it's like, no nonsense. What is it? Tell us what we need to do. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. So this is saying, bring it on. Bring it on. All of that self-healing, all of the work that we need to do. You know, you don't get anywhere without putting in the effort. So it's saying, okay, buckle up, do the work, and it's time to shine. Okay, that's the message for today. I will be back soon. If you would like to have a healing, reading, channeling, distant Reiki, channel letter, or a reading where you receive a video, then please do. All details are in the link below. And just to say, it's so nice to be back. It's so nice to get your messages. And I'm sending you loads of love. And thank you for sticking with me. Okay, take care. Bye.